welcome to WargamerOnline, Episode 2, Season 3 of Age of Sigmar 3.0. We are back with Idoneth Deepkin versus...
Daughters of Khaine.
Ooh.
This video is made possible by our patrons. Here's my 2,000 points Idoneth Deepkin army. I've got the Enclave Futan. My leader is Voltornos. He's my general. He's got the mount trait Void Chill Darkness, and he's accompanied by the Eidolon of Mathlan aspect of the Storm. He's got the artifact Cloud of Midnight, along with an Ishran Soul Scryer. Yeah, this is an interesting one. He's got the artifact Arcane Tome because he was in the extra general battalion, which meant, of course, it made him a wizard, which means not only has he got the Prayer Scripture Heal, but he also gained a Lore of the Deep, and I gave him Tide of Fear. Finally, in the heroes, I have an Ishran Soul Render. 2 units of 10 Nemerati Thralls. They are my battle line, of course, along with 2 units of 3 Morsar Guard. One, of course, on seahorses, the other one on eels. Go figure. And then 1 unit of Alapex. He's got the net launcher, of course. And finally, in that behemoth slot, I have that wonderful Achelian Leviathan with the mount trait Ancient, because there's nothing more fun than something with a 2-up save that also switches off a -1 rend. Hee 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 hee. There we go, that's my 2,000 points. Idoneth Deepkin.
For my 2,000 points Daughters of Khaine army today. Leading the army is a Slaughter Queen on Cauldron of Blood. She has 1,001 Dark Blessings as her artifact of power. And is not the general, actually, because the general is the Melusai Iron Scale to make my other Melusai battle line. And I also have 2 Hag Queens, one with Catechism of Murder and the other with Blessing of Khaine. In battle line, I have 20 Witch Elves, 10 Bloodstalkers, 20 Sisters of Slaughter, 10 Blood Sisters. As other units, I have 2 units of 5 Khaine Heartrenders. I have the Heart of Khaine, and all of these comprise into, okay, so the 3 characters and the Sisters of Slaughter are in a Warlord battalion, everything else is in a battle regiment.
Well, here we are back again, and well, before we go anywhere, huge thank you to the response to our first Season 3 battle report that we put out to YouTube. As I said, there was another one for patrons prior to that, but it's very exciting to see the response to our YouTube video, so brilliant. Welcome to all of our new subscribers as well. We had a boom of subscribers over that period, so it's fantastic to have you all on board.
And all the lovely comments.
All of the lovely comments. If you want to support us, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit that bell. I've never said that. This is the first video I've said. Hit the bell and be notified when our videos are back up.
I will try and put as many of the comments up as I can whilst I'm editing in this bit, but there might just be too many to fit into this stint of time. So if you don't see yours there, I do apologise, and I'll try and put it in the next video.
But yeah, I think there's like over 100 comments.
Yeah, never a bad thing.
It was just absolutely fantastic response. And on top of that, of course, huge thank you to our patrons who make all of this possible. They've been great fun over the last few weeks as we've launched these battle reports up with fantastic feedback and all sorts of interesting insight into the game. And just, it's fantastic to be part of that community. We have our own Discord channel up and running for patrons, and it's always good fun to sort of chat to the guys on there and see what they're up to and see the games they're playing and listen to them about, you know, how they're experiencing things like Monstrous Rampage and all that lot. So just absolutely brilliant. But Jag, what's this about?
Well, I'm like, we were kind of laughing, weren't we? We figured out that every time you play Idoneth, I play Daughters, because I think it's the only 2 armies that can go head-to-head together.
It's just like a grudge match, this, isn't it?
But I'm following on the theme from last Bat Rep of trying to not take a god. I think this is genuinely the first game of Daughters of Khaine I've played in probably 2 years where I haven't taken Marathi because she's my favourite model. I love her rules. She's so good.
She's so
I just always take her, but I decided not to.
Well, someone commented about this because you didn't also, when we played Lumineth Realm Lord in the first game, you didn't show up with 40 Sentinels. I mean, one, you don't have 40 Sentinels, which kudos 20. To you. You have 20 of them.
Yeah.
And I've seen them in action. We know what they do. It's impressive. But, you know, you tailor the list for sometimes of just saying, well, I want to try something different. And kudos to you for doing that. I do the same as well. You don't always just show up with, this is the list, and I'm going to play it. We try different things out. I know I'm a big fan of that Sylvaneth list right now.
Oh, it's so good. Dirty running away from combat after stomping is not terribly frustrating at all.
I've played 2 more games offline with that list, and it's interesting, let's say the least. Yeah. Sylvaneth. Anyway, besides the point, we like to try this stuff out. So you've not brought a god. I don't have a god. Sort of.
Well, yeah, I guess you don't. I guess you don't. Yeah, I mean the Leviathan.
Well, I mean, if you follow the lore, I definitely don't have a god because they're really not into their gods, are they? Well, no, kind of. They want Mathland to be back, don't they? You know.
I guess, like, he might as well be as well. Like, he's so good.
He is cool.
He's really nice.
So, here we are with a new setup. I've only bought one of the ships, and that was partly down to space. I could have broken it into 2 and put it at different sides of the table, and maybe I should have. But I just thought, what the hell? This is like quite a thematic table we built for Haish. And it's got this sort of giant terrain everywhere, and I just didn't want to over-clutter the table with it. Although it would be to my benefit, because, 9/10 of my army flies, basically. But,
That's true.
What the hell? Let's just try this stuff out. It's going to be a bit of a mishmash, for sure, because, cohesive rules around my 2 units of 10th rolls is going to make it interesting. Certainly going to make it interesting for your big blocks.
Definitely, yeah.
You really, really do have to think about those big blocks, and it's definitely harder. We've seen this in a couple of the offline games. Liam was playing Auroch Warclans.
You can get
and
stuck
he had some
sometimes
big
if
blocks,
you're not thinking about
really got stuck with his cohesion rule, so... Saying that, I think the 25mm bases will help over the 32mm base. That's where it gets really terrible. You've probably got more room to manoeuvre with the 25s.
2-inch range on whips.
And 2-inch range. 6-inch pile in. Oh, it's also vulgar.
Dog decides she wants to go out.
And the dog goes out. Let's have a look at the mission.
Yep. Okay, the battle plan for today is Burn and Pillage. This is for over 4 objectives, 2 in each territory, kind of in the middle of the 4 quarters. The way you score victory points in this is very similar to the Frontal Assault battle plan, but it's 1 victory point if you control at least 1 objective, 1 victory point if you control 2 or more objectives, 1 victory point if you control more objectives than your opponents, and 2 victory points if you do your battle tactic, which, for anybody who doesn't know, battle tactic is a set of 6 kind of sub-missions to try and complete in each turn, which can be killing units, taking objectives, slaying the warlord, things like that.
And of course, 6 in the core rulebook. Generals Handbook has its own battle
Generals
tactics.
Handbook has its own.
Well, actually, let's use the new terminology.
Pack.
Every battle pack has its own objective, but Generals Handbook just being the Generals Handbook battle pack.
Yes.
No doubt we will see more.
Indeed. But there is a special rule to this mission, which is pillaging. At the start of the second battle round, after you score victory points, you can pillage 1 objective that you control. That is within your opponent's territory and is within 1 inch of a friendly unit. So 1 inch, you have to be within 1 inch of the objective marker.
And is there an enemy? Can you not have an enemy within 3 inches or something?
No, you can still have it as long as you control it.
Okay.
If you do so, you score an additional D3 victory points and the objective marker is removed from play. You cannot pillage more than 1 objective marker per turn.
And yeah, let's just say kudos to Games Workshop for making overlay graphics just that little bit more tricky, because now I need the ability to switch off individual objective markers. Thanks for that.
Way. And of course, there are 3 victory points for your grand strategy, which is your thing you have to try and complete throughout the entire battle.
Okay, fantastic stuff. Okay, so we're about to get into this. I won the roll-off. I decided to be the attacker.
Yes.
I deployed first.
Yep.
which meant I finished dropping first, which gives me the call on the turn. Given
Yeah, because we're both got the same amount of drops.
Given that you, in your turn, going up against daughters and volunteering for the possible double is insane, and I know it is. But, and this is a big but, given that I've got a Leviathan, a Shark, and a dude out in the Ether Sea, and you have no buffs on your army right now, then I think I'm going to take the first turn.
Yeah.
And we're going to slam one of those
Dirtles.
flanks. We're going to slam a flank and see what's left at the end of it.
Yeah.
And then it's all about what are you going to do on the rebound. And the problem is for you is, as your rebound, for want of that word, goes on, I get stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
So hit now and
Forever.
see what happens. Yeah?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I think it's what you have to do.
Okay, let's do this. So Idoneth Deepkin, turn 1. Okay, here we move into Idoneth Deepkin hero phase. Grand strategy. I'm going to go for Sever the Head. I'm going to take out your heroes.
Kill all my heroes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going for Hold the Line, so have Battle Line still alive at the end of the game. I think I've got quite a bit of it, and I might be able to keep them alive.
Which is why I didn't go for the battle line.
Yeah.
And Voltornos is not particularly resilient, which is why I didn't go for Vendetta. In terms of this turn, I get 2 command points, 1 for my general, 1 for going first. You get 3 command points, 2 and
my
going
general.
second. As far as heroic action this turn, I'm just going to go for heroic leadership. I think that's what it's called.
On Voltornos.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I?
It's either him or the Eidolon or
Yeah,
the Soul
let's
Sprite.
go. I don't see what he can use it on, to be honest, though.
Has to be this turn.
Exactly. Mind you, you'll probably be over in my face.
Well, you could put it on
Eidolon.
the Eidolon and just spend it for...
Well, assuming I get it, which I don't.
Yeah. I'm going to try
Maybe
it
it's
on
worth
the
rolling and then think, oh no, that's
Cauldron. I get
Yay!
it! So I got up to 4, but I have to spend it this turn and with the Cauldron.
Okay, before we go any further, I just want to thank our new patrons, by the way. We had a whole raft of new patrons last week, which was really, really appreciated from the last battle report. So thank you very much to Robert Stone, Jan Havoc, James Whaley, Player One Pub. I really like that name. And Windy Miller, even better, and Andy King. Okay, thank you for coming on board, and we will move on to Magic.
Yep.
My Wizard and my Priest is off the table, but on a 10+. We go for the ritual. I have rolled a 6.
Hey!
Get the ritual.
So what one are you going with?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to get it, so I hadn't given it much thought.
You can turn off cover, turn off fly, or give like the Eidolons rerolls. I think
it is the Eidolon, isn't it? I think that's the ritual of Tempest. Oh no, that's until your hero phase, enemy models can't fly.
I don't have. Well, I have the Canary who can fly, but they're off the table. Apart from that, nobody can fly. Nobody's in cover at the minute, but it could be worth doing that, because, I mean, what is it? Reroll 1s on Eidolons?
Yeah, forget cover. Yeah, reroll 1s on Eidolon. Till your next hero phase.
Gets it on turn 2, but yeah, maybe it's worth it this turn. I don't know.
Well, if you double me, it's in there for 2
True.
turns. So I'm going to go with the reroll hits of 1 on the Eidolon.
Although he gets reroll hits of 1 in turn 2 anyway, because Bhutan.
And he's probably... Yeah, he might get hit this turn, though. I am moving into the centre ground.
You do
Plus,
also have...
my objective is seize the centre ground, of
You do
course.
also have Cloud of Midnight.
I know. Yeah. Okay, no cover for you, then.
Okay.
No cover for you. I think that's it. We're into movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Looking forward to this.
Always. You know.
Here we go then into movement. Let's turn off the grid, but you know, not a lot happening here. What I'm going to do is I am going to run this unit.
Okay.
I don't even think I actually need to run them, thinking about it. I just want them within 6 inches of the Gloomtide. But let's do the run, because I'm not going to be doing anything else. 5, so there's no debate then over where these models go to. So they are just going to go within 6 of the Gloomtide Shipwreck and holding this objective. Not a lot I can do. I can't screen them. I can't add them anywhere. None of that's going to happen, and he's going to come up behind them.
Yep.
Okay. And the question is whether I run him to within 6, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I mean they had an 11-inch move, which you could shimmy them forward a bit.
Yeah, well that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I just run him as well. Which he gets another 6, so all he's going to do is come up there, so he's also within 6. Okay. The Eidolon of Battleplan is just going to do its 14-inch move.
14? I thought it was 12.
Oh, wait, I'll need to check that. Sorry about that. You are absolutely right, so it's a 12-inch move. I was over-enthusiastic there. Let's do the run on that. 3-inch, giving me a 15-inch move. More than enough for that center table.
Yep.
Hey, guys. As he pops over.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. How you doing? These guys are just going to shuffle forward in front of the objective.
Yep.
Again, they're pretty much potentially in trouble depending on how much the Leviathan does, but you'll see. I've got a feeling you're going to have to deal with a Leviathan before too long, aren't you? And then...
just want to hop onto cover.
Yeah, Voltornos is just going to hop onto cover. These guys.
Cool
I mean, they get cover in turn 1 anyway, but, you know.
He does look pretty cool at that.
Oh, and there goes the dog. Unhappy about something. And then finally, at the end of my movement phase, 9-inch away from the opponent, wholly within 6-inch of the Ishran. Coming in from the side, we have the Leviathan, the Achillean Alapex.
Just surfing on like a right beach,
and
the
Soul Scryer.
Yeah.
Just, you know, doing their thing.
The Turtle also has a big surfboard, but you know.
Okay, let's go into shooting. I'm going to shoot the Leviathan's Razor Shell Harpoons into the Archer unit. Sorry, what's the name of the Archer unit?
They're Bloodstalkers.
Bloodstalkers. This is 3s and 3s, 8 shots, -1 rend, but you're +1 to save because of...
sorry, Blood Shield from the Cauldron.
Let's talk about redeploy a second. You can't redeploy away from the Leviathan because I'm not within 9-inch.
9, and you can't deep strike within 9.
Okay, 3s. Yeah. And I didn't expect this to do much, but 4 at -1 rend, so 4 5-ups. Oh wow!
And then 6 of Ignore.
6 up ignore.
1
3,
ignore, so
1.5.
eyes.
The net launcher only has 1 shot.
Where's it going into?
He's gonna 1-shot the Scav Touch guys. What are they called again?
They are Blood Sisters.
And I know it doesn't impact the Scav Touch anymore, but it will impact your combat effectiveness. So here we go. 1 shot on a 3. Oh, you can still pile in. Okay, here we go. A lot of risk maneuver here, but it's got to be done. So the Shark is going to attempt to charge.
Yep.
On +3-inch, I've nominated this unit.
The Blood Sisters.
Blood Sisters on +3. So there we go. And it's a 6, which gives me a 9. So I'm in, but not enough to be able to switch off the Overwatch.
Yeah.
Well, I can fly, so I can.
I'm just gonna move.
Sort of thing, but yeah.
I'm just gonna move it kind of out of the way a bit.
Okay. All right.
Like that. Leviathan, does he want to go in?
He does. Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Do you have a command point? You do have a hero there.
Gotta spend a command point for this. Cannot not get in. Oh, and it's all over.
But I didn't Overwatch.
You didn't Overwatch. Right, in which case then, woo! Activating the Shark. We're going to do a 3-inch flyover pile in there. Woo!
So, yeah,
gets me within 1 inch of your character. I'm putting everything into your character.
I will spend the command point from the Cauldron on all-out defense.
I don't know whether to spend my final command point on all-out attack. What does that character do for that unit?
So she can spend a command point to do... They get a 2d6-inch run and then they can charge. She also, if she does wounds in the combat phase, she gives them +1 attack.
Whew. If I don't spend this command... I've only got 1 command point and I'm not going to be able to do a lot with that command point. You know what? I'm spending it for all-out attack.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it. That takes me to 0 command point. Yeah, I get 1 back in your turn, don't I? So, have you spent 1 as well?
Yeah. So
that takes you down to 2. Oh no, you went. Yes, sorry, you went up to 3, didn't you? I do apologise. You went up to 4. Okay, right. So that's all of that sorted out, and we're into combat. Okay, here we go. I'm starting with a 3 ferocious bites. This is now hitting on 2s.
Yep.
All hit. 3s to wound.
Rerolling 1s because you're...
2 wounds. -2 rend.
So I'm +2, so it takes you... So it takes me to a 5-up save, so 1 goes through it. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Which takes 2 wounds.
Oh, and then over to the 6 attacks. This is from the no reroll wounds of 1 with this, because this is from the crew. So this is the barbed hooks and blades on 2s.
Yep.
And no reroll hits of 1 for this, and then 3s. Oh, cock dice there, and it was that was a hit. So we got 1 hit so far, and a cock dice, 2 hits. Not enough.
1 goes through.
That's just 1 damage.
Which she ignores.
Didn't do anything.
Slither.
Shall I just remove that unit, do you think?
Probably able to get on the mortal wounds, but
yeah, I think it's probably dead.
The attack on 3s and 3s, 2 saves at -1.
2 5-up saves. Both saved.
You are... Oh no, you piled out of the +1. Oh, okay, both saved.
Yeah, I know, I did. I'm used to the 15-inch on that, but I changed it up there, and now I'm in trouble. And you were like, oh, the 3-inch doesn't make much difference. Makes a huge difference, Jack.
Not compared to ignoring -1 rend on him.
Oh, I suppose so.
So 2 of them will be out. But that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can do this, Shark. I can tank this and then survive an entire round. And then, when you double me, survive that as well. I'm fine.
You're fine.
I'm fine with the Leviathan not making a 6-inch charge with a reroll.
Yeah, it's alright. 3s to hit.
I think that was a 2 you knocked over to a 4, I'm pretty certain.
I'll take a 4 out.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
No, I've taken a 4 out now. 3s to wounds. That's pretty good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 saves at -1.
4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 at -1.
Yep.
5-up save.
He's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How many wounds does he have?
Not that many.
8.
Not that many. He's fish sushi.
Oh, bless him. He went in there like, yeah, we're going to do this. And he looked behind and the turtle was kind of just
what?
treading water. Goes,
Right. Sorry, was that the plan? Well, at that disastrous opening round for the Idoneth Deepkin, let's face it, the Leviathan needed to
Wasn't good, no.
That 6-up charge, man. Even with, I was thinking, I've got a reroll in the bag, I'm going to be okay. And it's like, nope. But that's what happens. You take your chances, you rolls your dice, as they say. And today, that didn't work for me. We've turned from, I was kind of thinking, coming out of turn 1, you're going to be up against it. Now
you're a bit up
I'm up against it. And I know that nothing much has happened so far, but that's the whole point. I haven't dealt you the blow I needed to deal in turn 1. And numerically, you're in such a strong position over me, because I just don't have numbers in this army. And we've talked about that kind of MSU, to a degree, struggles a little bit in this game when it comes to bodies on the table, particularly the eels that sit at 4 wounds rather than 5, so they don't even count as 2 models.
You do have some things like that where it's like,
I know, just 1 more wound, dude. But it doesn't matter. I score 4 points. I score 1 objective, more than 1 objective, but not more than you.
No.
But I do secure the center ground. Seize the center as it is, so I gain the 2 points from that, giving me 4 points, taking you into turn 1.
Yep.
Please don't hurt me. Here we go, then. We are into a not straightforward Daughters of Khaine hero phase.
No.
You aren't, even with the Fluff Leviathan, let's face it, you're better off than the Leviathan making the charge, but you're in a conundrum. Okay, let's talk about your strategy.
Oh,
It has to be.
I have to deal with the Leviathan, but I just don't think I can kill him. Like, I can do the shots.
You could put 2 models on the center ground and take the center ground. Oh wait, I'm 5 models. You need to get 6 middle.
No, it is. It's not objective scoring. It is just models within the center ground. So you count as 5 models
you're
for
right,
scoring,
for scoring an objective, but not for seize the center. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Good point.
I don't think I can because I move up, you get the turn, and you charge in and kill them.
But aren't I going to do that anyway? The range I've got, 12-inch move.
Yeah, but at least that way you have to come down here and I can overwatch and stuff like that.
Fair enough. Okay.
So
I know your
I think
yeah,
I just have to deal with the Leviathan, and I've got the Mortal Wound touches, but I have to survive around the combat against the Leviathan, and I don't really have like any hex abilities in my army to wind him down.
wind him down, or to okay.
So I'm just going to try it. But
what are you going for as an objective then?
Battle tactics is going to be repel, so I'm going to try and kill him.
Yep, kill the Ishran Soul Scryer.
I know he's kind of. I mean, he is a priest and a wizard.
I'm a little bit sad by that because I had this like funky priesty wizard and he's dead.
Yeah, I kind of like. I think it's one of the only ways I can get points. But
fair enough.
Heroic action. I do have 4 command points, so I'm going to go for heroic recovery on the Malusai.
Oh yeah.
She gets below her
6
bravery.
below, so D3.
2, so she's back up to full.
I will go for the extra command point on a 4-up.
Yeah, from the Soul Scryer.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Cool. No,
not happening for me today.
Next up is Witch Brews. So I am going for this unit of Witch Elves. Nope. And this unit of Sister Slaughter.
Is it on 5s now?
Yeah.
Yep, that goes
5 up. So I got it on them.
I have a priest on the table. Can I attempt to deny that?
No, you can't dispel
no, I know.
prayers, and that's not a prayer as well, by the way.
Isn't it? It's
no,
just an
this
ability,
is just one of their abilities. I
okay.
do have prayers to do now, so I'm trying to find some funky dice so I remember this thing because I've lost my token. So Daughters of Khaine dice.
Sad times.
Then I've got prayers.
Yep.
She's going to try animation to get the Avatar of Khaine awake. Nope, and she takes a mortal wound, which she doesn't ignore.
This is I had a round where with Sylvaneth where I just injured myself more than you in the hero phase once, didn't I?
Yeah. Catechism of Murder.
Mortal wound?
That's cocked.
Oh, I'll let you have that as a 6 if that was the ignore.
She takes a
Come
wound.
on. Okay.
And this one, try and Blessing of Khaine.
Hey!
I can actually get a prayer off.
Super unit.
Yeah, so they've got rerollable ignore. Which is kind of nice.
5 up, rerollable.
No,
6 up.
6 up.
What gives the 5 up?
That's if I go
The
Hagnar, whereas I'm the one that can retreat and charge.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So, kind of just killed myself there.
Into movement?
Into movement.
Here we go, into your movement phase.
Yeah, into my movement, so just so I know kind of where I can go. So they do have an 8-inch move, so boop, boop.
3 inches away.
The back guy can go
I ain't afraid of no fish.
to there. They're not fish.
No, I mean, that's what your
that's
snakes
what
are
my
saying.
snakes are saying.
Yeah, have you ever seen a sea snake take on a fish?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's on YouTube somewhere. Must be.
Definitely.
Although I think I've seen a fish take on a sea snake as well. Barracuda. Oh, it's
Oh.
tremendous.
It makes me think of Nemo. When you say
What is it about YouTube's algorithm?
Just all the randomness. She's gonna. Can she slither under there?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
So she's kind of. She is a bit further back, but she's kind of under there. Hey, she can like slither.
It's one that's not really been covered, hasn't it?
Well, going under archways.
Going under an archway, but there is room for the base, and for all intents and purposes, the base is the most. The base is the thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm going to allow her to sliver under the arch.
Thanks.
Makes sense.
Nice of you.
Even though it basically gives you the objective, it makes me cry like a baby.
Wow.
There's a million ways you can score that. What are they doing?
They're just slithering.
Just get so excited by fighting Daughters of Khaine.
Don't know
Yeah?
why.
Do you want to go trigger the Cloud of Midnight?
No, I really don't. This thing is doing the Truffle Shuffle reverse.
Yeah.
Beep,
Beep.
beep.
Man, that thing is so fast.
6 inches.
6 inches go-kart. It's like Mario.
Yeah. This is just Laura. I just don't know. I just really don't know. They're gonna just move around there, ready for later, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I wish I could just go for it, but I just can't.
Yeah, but you have got. It's worth mentioning for anybody thinking, what is he up to? You also have 10 heart renders off the table, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just remember that. A lot of what you're doing is, when do I bring my heart renders down? When do I burn these objectives?
Yeah,
when
exactly.
can I
So I was
take
like,
these objectives?
oh, well, I could probably take one of your objectives now.
So
but...
you're, if I were you, your strategy is strongly defend your objectives and steal mine when you know I don't have the table coverage to defend them properly.
Yeah.
2 units of heart renders could probably take care of 10 thralls at the right time and then burn the objective.
Yep.
I can't form a big fat ring around the objective anymore. Gone are those days.
Yeah. I think the witch elves are just going to stay there.
Yeah?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Shooting?
Do you have any, like, redeploy or anything you want to do?
I thought about it. There's 2 things I can redeploy, isn't there? I suppose my little guy can't fit around the back of the Leviathan, can he?
No, you're pretty much...
I'd have to spend my only command point for that, wouldn't I? No, I'm not redeployed then. I mean, I could run the little guy back about 3 inches, couldn't I? But all you're going to do is charge and pile in around the Leviathan, and you've got to him anyway. So no, no, on to shooting. Archers targeting the Leviathan, the only unit they can target.
Yeah, spending a command point from, let's say, their crone for +1
whatever
to hit on all out attack.
From wherever. You got 4.
Yeah, so 2s to hit, but just looking for 6s. That's cocked.
Cocked again. Oh, the suspense on whether that was going to be a 6.
Oh wait, no, I'm 2s to hit. They were 2 2s, but that is 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So far, so not enough to bracket him.
2 wounds.
Hasn't he got like a massive top bracket or something? Because he's like 16 wounds.
0 to 8, mate.
Okay, and 3s to wounds. Hey, I can hope for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 saves. These are -1 rend, which you ignore because you're an ancient. So it's just 12 2-up saves.
12 2-up saves.
1,000,000 ones.
1 wound.
Yes! The power! So that's 3 wounds on him.
3 wounds on him. You're on the way to bracketing him. Okay, into charge.
Blood Sisters. 8.
Yeah.
So they're going.
Whoa! It seems unnecessary.
I can't get away from the Leviathan.
Don't forget your coherency. I think you have to move that middle model forward a bit.
I know, she's gonna have to go like.
I suppose she can. Yeah, she's got a decent move, didn't she?
And then like that. And then that one kind of up.
Yeah. No, it's looking good, buddy. Loving it. Yeah.
2-inch range on the spears as well. So.
Yeah. Nice and fine.
I've also. So, do you want to do Unleash Hell?
Yeah, sorry about that.
If I just turned on, I saw you like click 1,000,000 buttons as it refused. You know, screenshot, Siri claim.
Oh, I hate it when it does that.
Just didn't turn off.
Yeah,
so
why not? I'm
do
going to
shots.
spend my only command point on Unleash Hell.
Cool. So it's
8 shots.
-1 to hit, of course. So 4s to hit.
4s to hit.
Clearly it mattered.
3s to wound.
Yep.
Okay, that is 5 wounds at -1 rend.
5 wounds. 6-up save because I'm no longer within the blood shield. And 6-up ignore.
Whoop whoop.
2 die.
2 die.
On the charge.
On the charge. What is going off with this game? It's fantastic.
The Iron Scale.
Boop boop.
I'm going to spend a command point to reroll that.
Do you need... Yeah, go on then. Pop up. Okay.
Gonna get you.
Not within 2 inches of the Leviathan though, are you?
Why?
because of my 2-inch range attack from the flappy fin. You want to just... I think you're fine,
think
by the
we're
way. But yeah, just... Here we go, then. The... who's activating, sorry? Iron Scales or the...
Blood Sisters.
Blood Sisters, yeah.
What's the maximum rend of the Leviathan?
The maximum rend of the Leviathan is -2.
-2.
So let me tell you what that is. That's from the Crushing Jaws, of which I only get 2 attacks, yeah?
Yeah.
The Massive Scythe Fins are -1 rend.
Okay.
Okay, and then the hooks, barbs, prongs, that kind of stuff, no rend.
Okay.
Okay, so -1 rend from the fins, which is where most of the damage is.
Got you. Okay, so I'm going to save the command point for all that defense. So I've got 5 of them attacking the character, 3 attacking the Leviathan, so the 5 onto the character. On 3.
This seems unnecessary overkill.
They're just cutting into him.
I just remembered I was going to spend my command point here on all that defense for him.
+2 saves is fine.
I know, but yeah.
3s to wounds.
He's fine, he says.
It might be. It's 8 saves at -1, so 8 saves at +1 because you're +2 save because of cover and the void drum.
So 8 +1 saves on a 6-up save.
Should be fine.
8 5-up saves, yeah?
Yeah, 8 5-up saves.
1, 2, 3. 3 wounds so far. He has 5. There's not a happy look on your face.
There's a reason why I put the character in.
Yeah, you've still got the character. And the 3 attacking the Leviathan.
3 on the Leviathan. There you go, they've already given up. they know they're not going to do anything. 4 saves, -1, so 4 2-ups because you ignore the -1. Yeah.
Oh. Oh dear. Okay, the Leviathan. Okay, I'm actually activating the Soul Scryer against your character.
Yeah.
In an effort to kill your character.
And
now we're gonna
ultimate seriousness. What's he attacking with?
His finger claw. By the way, he got an 18-inch shooting attack with his Skyfish Shoal, which I completely forgot about at the time. 8 attacks, 5s and 5s, no rend, 1 damage.
Can I do it into the snakes?
No, just
do it with his activation. Just do it into the snakes.
No, it's fine. Just make one dice roll, and if you get a 1 or more, yeah, he didn't do anything. It's 5s and 5s, man.
I don't know.
Come on, we've seen the throwing axes of the Fire Slayers, yeah? Okay, so I've got a Finger of the Ways. Sorry, no, that's not.
It's a good job that he's about to die because we can't do this.
We can't do this. We can't do this. I've got three attacks with my finger.
Yep.
I poke you 3 times.
You're right in the eye.
3 up.
How is he supposed to hit with the finger?
Look, shush.
Oh, it's
this is important. How many wounds have you got?
It's the thing longer.
How many wounds have you got?
I've got 6.
Okay, so this is important because it's forced to wound. I've hit with 2 so far.
Yeah.
I've got no rend and it's 1 damage.
No rend.
1, no rend. Don't tell me I actually wounded your character.
You poked me in the eye.
God.
There we go.
This game.
She's going next. 3 attacks with her.
Has she got a weapon or is she just poking me with her finger?
Yeah, she's going to poke you back with her finger, actually. That's how she's going to do it. 3 saves at -1, so 3 5-ups.
You do realise I literally just poked you in the eye for a wound.
You're just like...
you take me, you do me.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
You did.
Right,
you good. You
now,
get your objective.
I'm having to now make a new iron scale without a mask and with an eye patch.
With an eye patch, yeah.
Kill Bill style. There we go, because I've just been watching that with the eye patch.
And it fits as well, because they've all got snake names in Kill Bill. The Deadly Viper and all that. Here we go then, let's get into the Leviathan.
I'm spending a command point for all that defense on them.
Of course you are. That takes you to 2 command points. Yeah. Oh, 1 command point. Did you burn one during that combat?
No, on the charge, because I rerolled the charge.
Thank you so much.
It's a good job I did as well.
And in fact, I'm down to 0 command points, aren't I? Because I extended my thing longer. Yep. The Leviathan, 6 attacks on 3s, coming from the twin prong spears. And 3s to wound. 2 wounds, no rend, 1 damage.
Both go through.
Oh, you know what? I haven't done my monstrous ability.
Oh, that's a good point. If you want to roar, you could take away the command point I just spent. Or you can try and do D3 mortal wounds. Sorry,
I'll go for the D3 mortal wounds just because I'd rather.
Well, no, do the roar because I can just put the command point back. It would have been the smart one to do to stop them from getting plus
okay.
one.
I was trying to not
just
do
roll,
you over
just roll
with
the 3 up.
I didn't want your backsy to do me over. Oh,
there we
it's
go.
fine.
There we go. Who
Oh,
cares?
Phew,
Who
phew,
cares?
that's all good.
There we go.
Right. In which case then, massive scything talons.
I did fail 2, so one of them that just died.
Okay, massive scything talons on 2.
Yep.
No reroll ones because Voltornos is not nearby, and I don't think he would have. Oh, he does give it to this unit, doesn't he? And then 3s to wound.
Reroll.
Oh, all wound, and that would have been reroll. Sorry.
Oh, I think I saved 2. What's the rend?
-1 rend.
I saved 2. 4 damage.
Crushing Jaws is 4 damage. Yes.
3 go through that.
And then Crushing Jaws, 2 attacks, hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 2s, re-rolling.
1s.
Yeah.
Oh! Goes through. How much damage?
-2. Oh, 3 damage.
2 more die.
Didn't get a hit of a 6 with the Crushing Jaw, did I? I'm pretty certain I didn't. So there you go. Combat over. Felt like I did a lot. Not sure I did. 4 of them dead, is it?
6 of them in total with the
6
Overwatch.
of them in total with the Overwatch.
At the end of combat, they will do their Scath Touch.
Sure. Was important.
3 mortal wounds, so he's still not bracketed.
Still not bracketed. Takes me to 6 wounds in total.
Yep.
Okay. End of combat. And as we go into comedy battle shock phase,
I forgot to bring up my Heart of Khaine actually, but I just rolled a dice and I rolled a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey.
That's what happens with
What are you
Baxes.
gonna do? I get 4 points because I got my objective and I hold 2, so I hold 1 and I hold 2, so that's 2 points. Got my battle tactic, 4 points, so 4 to 4. I'm spending my last command point on Inspiring Presence to make them immune to battle shock.
Yes. Do I have a negative to your? I don't think so. I always thought the Void Drum did something other than, but it doesn't. Does it?
It gives Namato reroll 1s.
Yeah. That was it. Yeah, I thought it was a negative, but not that it matters anyway because you're making them immune to battle shock.
I don't know. I don't know whether it has some sort of terror ability. Like the
might be worth looking at some point, but I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You're right. It's just +1 to hit rolls for Namatai. Okay, so yeah, well, good idea to spend that because you had lost 6. What's their leadership?
I think that's 7. I have 1 command point left over anyway, so.
Oh no, I'm just saying scary things.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're into roll off for turn 2.
Yep.
What do you think of the opening so far?
I kind of expected the entire unit to go, so I'm kind of glad they didn't. But also, I haven't done enough to make you worried about the Leviathan.
Turn 2, I can
run and charge.
I can't retreat and charge.
No, this army can't because Bhutan can't retreat and charge. They replace turn 4 with turn 2. But you do get rerolled 1s to hit on this turn.
But importantly, my Leviathan is stuck over there, even if I get the turn.
Yeah.
But let's do the roll off and find out.
Yep.
Here we go then, roll off for turn 2. Whoa, I've gone straight over the dice tray.
3.
Oh, it's a 1.
Okay.
Okay. And here we go, going into, well, it has to be, doesn't it? Idoneth Deepkin, Daughters of Khaine, turn 2.
So I get 2 command points, you get 3. I am going to use my battalion to give me a 3rd command point. So using my once per game ability to get more command points, I'm going for that now on this turn.
I don't know whether to do the same thing. I don't know whether I need it at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right, maybe.
Got 3 at the moment. I'm just thinking, you're going to hit me this turn, surely.
To be fair, it is all at the start of the hero phase, so you can roll to see if you generate an extra 1 if you want.
That's what I'm thinking. Do that first and see where I go. Let's see if I can generate 1. Nope.
No. Okay, so are you going to use 1?
Oh.
Look, does the Leviathan have the totem keyword?
No.
So he cannot issue commands to himself.
No. And the character's gone.
Which is kind of silly, I feel like, you know.
I will stick on 3 command points.
Yeah, stick
I
on
might
3.
save it for my turn.
My heroic action will be... I guess I'll try and get a command point with this cauldron. I do, so I got to 4. Whoop whoop. Command points then, it is battle tactic. I'm going for whatever the one which is kill an opponent's unit in their own territory.
I tell you what, I'll look that up. You,
I'm gonna. It's gonna be.
We like
these,
to use the proper term, yeah. You're gonna go after those Namati.
Those thralls.
I think it's probably. Oh no, you could go for conquer, by the way, and take an objective of me. Might be smarter move because even if there's 1 or 2 models left, you could still score conquer.
Yeah, go on then. I'll do that one. Yeah, I'll do conquer. So
you would have been doing broken ranks if what you originally selected, but you're going to go for conquer, which is basically pick 1 objective marker on the battlefield that your opponent controls. You complete it if you control that objective marker at the end of this turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's what I'm going to have to do.
Okay. So conquer.
Conquer. Then I've got prayers and witch brew. So witch brew onto this unit of witch elves.
Conquer.
I get it. Witch brew onto this unit of Sisters of Slaughter. I don't get it.
That no witch brew deep sigh.
I think it will be Blessing of Khaine onto that unit.
Okay.
I get it. So they have rerollable Fanatical Faith. And then Catechism of Murder. I also get it. So they have 6s explode. I'm then going to try and animate the cauldron, I guess.
Yep.
I get it! Wait, so the avatar wakes up.
Rah.
So I can use his sword and his shooting attack.
All good. Okay.
I think that's everything.
Wicked.
So, yeah, into...
movement.
Yeah, movements. Sorry, yeah, I was trying to think if there's anything else, but I don't think there is.
Okay.
So, into movements.
Before we move into movement, there is something you keep forgetting.
The invocation, Heart of Khaine. Hey,
Yay!
it comes up. So it has to go wholly within 12.
What does it do?
I'm going to put it here. It gives out a 12-inch aura of -1 damage.
Wow,
That's
no
okay.
way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's quite cool.
That is powerful.
Then I think it's into movements now then.
Into your movement phase, bear in mind. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, spending a command point on this unit of Witch Elves for at the double.
Okay.
So to give them a 6-inch run. So
Oh,
gives
I see where you're going. That takes you to 3 command points, yes?
Yep.
Okay,
So that
I'm on
gives
3 command
them
points.
a 12-inch move
Pew pew pew!
over to here. This
Okay,
hag
big unit.
with a 10.
Yo!
Get her round like
Yeah.
that. But just putting her down there. This unit of snakes are going to retreat. 8-inch.
This unit can retreat and charge, is that correct? Well,
yeah,
the whole
my
army can,
entire
yeah?
army can, yes.
Nice. Is the character...
I
Where is the
don't-
character?
She's
She's
there.
there. She looks a lot like them. She's not within 3, no,
So
definitely not.
she will run 3, which gives her 11.
Going through the arch?
Yeah. Yeah. So she can kind of slither.
Definitely going to be
round.
some people disagree with that.
Yeah.
Her hair could never fit through that arch.
She's a snake, though, isn't she? She kind of goes low to the ground when she
Squiggle, squiggle,
slithers.
squiggle.
Yeah, exactly. So she's fine.
Oh,
archers.
poor Leviathan.
Lining up. I have to try.
It deserves it though. For
It
failing
does.
a 6-up re-rollable charge.
Yeah. I really don't know what to do here.
Or re-rolled charge. Not re-rollable, is it? I have to spend a command point. I don't know, do something with it. Can't you do like Mario Kart over to the other side of the table? What's its move?
What, this? This is 6. It's so slow.
Okay, Sisters of
They're gonna
Slaughter.
run 5, so 11.
They're going really fast.
I know. I'm really I haven't really been able to use these yet because you just destroyed
Yeah,
them.
I
again.
know, but there's
I
plenty
know,
of
and there's
turns
just...
left. You got a whole new game ahead of you.
It's just the problem with activation. I miss my double activation.
I get that, yeah. Yeah. It's a bummer when you have to think about activation, James. Okay, those guys
Lady
moving
Hag
over.
with a 4. That gives
Wee
her
little hag.
10.
Woo-hoo!
I'll have to get her around to that, and I think the Trundle train will move.
Do you want to run it?
No, it's just gonna trundle.
Trundle train.
Trundle. It's gonna trundle to there.
What's its shooting range?
Like 6. It's really
okay.
not long.
All right.
But at the end of movements, I'm going to use my command ability to call the flock to bring in a unit of 5 Canary.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to spend a command point, taking me to 2 command points, and I'm going to go for the redeploy on these thralls.
Yep.
D6 movement. 4. I think I got a choice of forward or backwards, because you need to end within an inch of the objective, don't you?
Yeah.
But if you got a massive charge,
I think if you move backwards, I'm going to need a longer charge. If you move forwards, if I get the charge that I needed when you move backwards, then I'm going to be able to wrap round and get within an inch of the objective, if you get me.
yeah. Okay, that's those redeployed 4 inches back, the maximum they could do. I think that basically gives you, realistically, because that person has got to come round that piece of an objective, it's a 9-inch charge. Even to get to him was a 9-inch, because we worked out by the time you've wrapped round this.
Yeah.
It's a 9-inch charge. So,
yep.
That's as much as I can do.
That's fine.
Okay, we're going to shoot phase.
Bloodstalkers shooting.
You know she's underneath here.
Oh, the dog's underneath there.
Sorry. We're going to shooting.
Okay, Bloodstalkers shooting all their shots into the Leviathan. Just trying to get it
Can't
down
issue
that
a
first
command
bracket.
ability to the Leviathan because there is no hero within range.
No.
Bummer.
I'm not going to spend the command point for all that attack. I don't think I need it.
Okay.
Okay. That is 3 mortal wounds. So I do take you down the top bracket.
Take me down to the top bracket, obviously for attacks after this at the moment. Takes me to 9 wounds.
Yeah, and then 3s to wounds. 6 saves at -1, so 6 2-ups, because you're still on the top bracket.
6 2-ups. 1 more going through. Takes me to 10 wounds in total.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
still.
only drop you down the first bracket.
So I'm dropping down the first bracket, yeah. So I'm on a 3-up save now.
Okay.
Okay. Into the charge phase. See what happens here,
Witch
and
elves.
then maybe over there.
Yeah. They need an eye.
8.
I'm going to spend a command point to reroll it.
Okay. Taking you to 2 command points.
8 again.
Oh, it's the game of failed charges.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that probably changed your tactic over with the snakes. Do they go back in then? Because you were worried about activation.
I think they have to.
Yeah, I think so. I think you've got to chip him down.
If they die, they die. Like, they're just going for it. Reroll the 1.
Can't overwatch them.
It's true.
Which did a bunch of damage last time, so
they're in.
Okay, so he's now on a 3-up save, and I know it's Unleash
It's
Hell,
a
but you
gamble.
can't help but say Overwatch,
Yeah.
can you?
This is a gamble. It might pay off, it might not. 3s to hit. 3s to wounds. 5 saves at -1, which you ignore, so 5 3-ups.
Ignore him because of my Ancient, so 3-ups. 1 wound going through. Takes me to 11 wounds.
Yeah.
Which doesn't bracket him beyond. In fact, it's 9 to 11 was the next bracket down.
If I did 1 more.
Okay, attacking back with the 6 attacks from the twin prong spears on 3s. All hit. 3s to wound.
Yeah.
No reroll though, so 3 wounds, no rend.
1 dice.
4 attack with the Scythe Thins on 2s.
Rerolling 1s because it's turn 2 as well.
All hit. And then wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s because of Futan, but all wound, that's not the news needed, at -1 rend.
3 go through.
That is indeed on my second bracket 3 damage each, so that's 9 damage.
There you go.
The inevitability. It was a risk that you wanted 1 more wound, didn't you, just to get him to the 4-up save, so the archers would be more effective against him.
I would have been -1 damage actually. because of the hearts.
No, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Oh,
Okay,
good roll.
so 2 more have gone.
Two more
just
gone.
do the jaws. I think
So
the
we got the
jaws will
jaws.
finish them off.
Yeah,
but-
no, you solid point though. -1 damage.
Yeah.
So here we go. 2 attacks. With the jaws, I'm now hitting on 3s. So okay, both hit.
2s to wound, yeah.
2s to wound.
Both go through.
Both go through. -2 rend, 3 damage.
Okay. So again, 4 more damage. No, gets her.
Okay. Well, worth remembering and worth the backseat.
Yep.
Okay, you scored 2 objectives in that round, taking you to a total of 6,
so
showing the power of
redeploy.
It was just enough.
Make a decent charge become
Decent
really
charge
hard.
became a difficult charge.
Yeah. I need to try to see if the heart stays. It does. So that does stay there.
Okay,
Pumping
well,
out
that's
its
good.
power.
-1 damage.
Yeah.
And we go into Idoneth Deepkin turn 2?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go then into the Idoneth Deepkin hero phase. Some shenanigans going off there. I'm going to go for Conquer. I am going to take that objective over there from you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for Finest Hour on the Eidolon of Battleplan.
Yep.
The aspect of the storm. What do you want
I'm
to
going
do?
to try Heroic Leadership on the Hag Queen.
Okay.
I get it. So a command point I can spend from her.
Okay.
So it's me to 4 command points and you to 3.
Yeah. Ritual,
Yeah.
which I think I forgot.
No, you did
No,
it.
this is
You
turn
turned
2,
up
yeah.
cover.
So looking for a 10. This is just ridiculous.
Reroll 1s on Eidolon.
Why not? Why not? Has to be, doesn't it?
I think so. Reroll. I think it's reroll 1s to hit on an Eidolon, isn't it?
Yeah. So movement.
Yeah.
Here we go then into movement. I'm running
Eidolon.
charge this turn, so the
Yep.
Eidolon is going to run. Gets a 4. That's a 16-inch move.
Well, you're 17 inches away, so you can get
just
kind of like that. Yeah.
just 3 inches.
Get down
there.
to there. I'm guessing big derpy shark.
Yeah, derpa. Although he's bracketed, so his move is affected. No, it's not. He remains at 10.
So he can just slide up to get 3 inches away.
Okay. The Thralls, I am going to spend a command point to give them a 6-inch run.
So you're going for at the double.
Takes me down to 2 command points and gives those guys a 12-inch move.
Yeah.
A little bit tricky, but it basically takes me into a bubble. A 3-inch bubble around you. Pretty tricky in the new rules with coherency. But we will see what we can do.
I think I'm going to spend a command point on redeploy on this chariot.
Okay.
Just to move
I'm
4
not within
inches.
9 inches. Oh, I am
You
I?
are there.
Oh, shenanigans.
So can kind of trundle round
Yeah, loses a bit.
there, yeah. And that puts them all in blood shield range.
No problem. I'm going to move these eels.
Yep.
They're just going to drop down onto this objective, but slightly forward. Like that. Why not?
Okay.
In fact, actually, you know what? I am kind of going to move the length of use the length of the unit.
Okay.
Just to make that a bit awkward for you. Why not? Got the movement. The boss man, I just need to take the... Okay, he's just going to move forward a little bit. Just need you to be my dude totally within 12, which should give me plenty of ability to go up and over.
Yeah.
We are going to have to do some base like shenanigans there, aren't we? These Morsar move into a defensive position around Voltornos.
Yeah.
May or may not make a difference. We will see. These guys are going to just come back and aim for that big block of coherency. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. I like that. I like that formation. That's my new favourite formation. Okay, that's it for movement. We are into shooting. Here we go then. I'm going to put... let's go for the character. 8 shots. -1 to hit. Gushes within 3 inches of a unit with 3 or more models.
Yep.
Lookouts there effectively
Lookouts
is the
there.
rule. So that makes me
Should be
fours to hits. Fours to
lookout.
hits, re-rolling ones because of turn 2.
Look out, ma'am, really, because you know.
Look out, mom.
Lady Snake and all that.
That is 6 hits.
Or you could just hit everything.
3s to wound.
just
5
read
wounds at -1 rend 1 damage. Ooh, oop, 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 oop. That's not done her.
Just
Oh
sniped her off.
Oh no.
Just sniped her off.
I feel like I'm a little bit ick.
Well, no, I think this is an important lesson for me to just never take daughters without Marathi. I've tried it, and the universe is just saying never.
It's sending you an alarming message. Okay, wait until you get to my charge phase, Jack. You're going to be so happy about my next move. Okay, do you want to see something new, Jack?
Yeah.
Eidolon of Maflan activates the Cloud of Midnight in the charge phase.
Yeah, we figured this out.
Well, we didn't. You did.
Yeah, I did. Much for my own detriment. So yeah, this is the thing. The Cloud of Midnight. So if anybody doesn't know what it is, you can activate it at the start of a phase, and the bearer cannot be picked as the target for attacks, nor can it make attacks.
Spells or abilities.
Or cast spells or use abilities.
Yep.
So what this means is because you're popping the Cloud of Midnight in the charge phase, normally, you know, in 2nd edition, no, why would you do that? May do it against handgunners. But it means that when you charge in, I cannot use Unleash Hell on you. And that means when the Leviathan charges in, because I'm already within 3 inches of the unit, I can't use Unleash Hell on him.
But I can't re-roll this charge, can I?
No, because that's not an ability.
ability.
That's a command ability, not an ability. They are different things.
You think? Okay,
Yes.
well, let's hope I don't roll a 2.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't roll a 2. There you go. Boom.
Just like that. Wow. But I can do Unleash Hell on the chariot.
I did roll a 6. I could move out of the 9
Yeah,
inch,
if you want to. No, if you want to. Because I am.
Yeah, no. Oh, go on.
It's
Go
not-
on,
it's not
because I
gonna
didn't
do a
spot
lot.
it.
It's not going to do a
I
lot.
didn't spot it, and
So,
I like the catch.
Spending a command point on 4s and 3s. 2 saves at -1, so 2 3-up saves. Yeah.
Good.
There you go.
And then the Leviathan,
Yep.
looking for a 3-inch charge, rolls a 5.
So he's good. Do you want to
Slam
get him
dunk.
like that?
Yep.
Okay.
And then over here, can't believe I'm doing this. I'm
Rolls.
going to do it. Let's send the thralls in.
That's cocked. Spend a command point.
No.
You're not going to?
No. I'm taking it as fate. Do I spend the command point?
Taking it as fate.
I was 50-50 on whether this was a smart move anyway. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Takes me down to 1 command point though.
Okay.
Just scary bees. But let's stick with the plan, as they say. 9-inch charge. Sorry, was that?
No,
yeah,
I
probably
did just
need to
knock
do
it
that
a bit, but
okay, so a
So with
9-inch charge.
inch,
I'm going to
you
lose
can-
a 2-inch up there,
yeah, I
which
mean,
gives me a
it's
7-inch move.
7 to get to there.
Okay,
So I think.
but I am going to have to be. I'm going to have to do that. That's the problem. I'm not an inch. I'm only an inch range.
I know, but you can have your base at an angle like that.
Oh, of course, you can kind
So
of do that.
I'm just
yeah?
going to shimmy this out the way a sec. I'll put
Okay.
a dice there,
So where the corner is.
so we know where the corner is.
Jolly decent of you.
Like that.
And we know this
And
model
then-
can effectively stand there, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm just going to
It's bringing your character in, by the way. But I'm going to live with that at the moment.
shift it back
Because
a bit.
what I've got to try and do now is to push for that coherency as much as possible. And it's still trying to activate as much as the
unit as possible. I think you're going to lose a couple, but
I'm definitely going to lose
I think it's
a
only
couple.
going to, like, if you manage to snake it, I think you can get 2 more, kind of 1 round there and 1 in like that. So I think you're losing one attack.
And what I will do is probably just remove as I go back on that one. Okay. So that's the charges over.
Yep.
Um,
Into combat.
Yeah, but you are near this.
Oh, so on a 4+, I take a mortal wound. On a 6, I take D3. Save.
Save the mortal wound. Okay, I'm going to switch off command abilities over here with a monstrous rampage.
On a 3+.
No!
Oh, there we go.
Because I'm fighting 1 wounded infantry, that takes me to 27 attacks
So
out
3
of the.
attacks each. Oh, you get an extra one.
One because of the boss man. You've just taken the dice that mark the terrain.
Oh,
area.
I have. It's alright. It was at a corner, so.
So 28 attacks coming out of this. I am spending for all-out attack. I'm just going for this.
So
how many models are in that unit?
20.
So that makes me hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s in turn 2.
Yeah.
With 3s to wound.
-1. I am going to spend a command point on all-out defense on them.
Yeah.
So there'll be a 5-up save ignoring -1 range.
I think it's worth it for getting the maximum amount of hits through.
Yeah.
And this was a semi-sacrificial move. Just to kind of new to that flank.
Just take them out. The 2s to hit, rerolling any 1s.
Oh, that was a 1. I'm taking it out.
You got 1 extra hit from the 2s.
1 extra hit from the 2s.
It's going to be worth it.
Like that wasn't worth it. I think there was 6 or 7 1s, and I knocked the dice over, so I'm erring on the side of caution, going 7 on 2s.
There we go. Look, 2 extra hits.
2 extra hits.
And then 3s to wound.
And then 3s to wound. Whoa! There's a cock dice there. I'm going to revisit those 2 once I've cleared the tray a little bit. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, plus 2 that were cocked, or 1 was out the dice and cocked. So that's 17. Did I say 16? That becomes 17, yes. 17 wounds, -1 rend.
So 5-up armor because all-out defense and blood shield. That I did knock over, that's 6. And then 6s to ignore. 10 of them gone. You got half of them.
Half of them. Okay.
Half.
Wow. Okay, your snaky attacks on the 2 units over here?
Yeah, I've got 3 on each, kind of having to mess around with piling a bit. They are 3s to hit. This is onto the Eidolon and 4s to wound. 2 saves, so 2 2-ups.
2 2 up, because this is indeed his finest hour.
Oh!
Rerolling 1s?
No, he's reroll 1s to hit.
Oh, it takes 2 wounds.
Okay, and the 3 onto the Leviathan. 4 hits. 2 saves at no rend on the Leviathan.
Can't find a wound counter, so there we go. So 2 3-up saves onto the Leviathan.
Yep.
So I am still 3-up, and they're both good.
Okay, so they get their attacks. Which one do you want to go first?
Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. So let's go for the Eidolon of Mathland aspect of the storm in the finest hour. One thing that we did move, by the way, at the start of combat phase. Oh no, that's not the case. It was crashing foe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm adding 1 to attacks and damage characteristics for the spear. Yes.
Yep. So you are re-rolling 1s to hit, +1 wound, +1 save. So
yeah, and the Drench with Hate,
it's actually +2 wounds. So
yeah, I was just going to say the Leviathan will also gain from the Drench with Hate. Yeah. Okay, so 4 attacks with the repressed Spear of Annoyance, but I do have +1. Is that right?
Do you have no command points left, yeah?
I've got 1 command point left.
No, I think you spent it on the thralls, didn't you?
I had 3. Spent 1 to reroll the charge, and then 1 for all that attack, taking me to 1 command point.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But, what, are you thinking all that attack?
Well, no, you can't, because you've already done it.
I was going to say I've already done it. Right, okay then, let's do this. So I'm 5 attacks with a repressed spear.
Yep.
And I'm hitting on, it's my finest hour, so hitting on 2s.
No, because finest hour is +1 wound and +1
What am I talking
save.
about? It's +1 wound and save, it's not +1 to hit.
No, but he is 2s to hit anyway, isn't he?
It's 3s to hit.
Is he? Oh, I thought it was 2s to hit. Sorry.
No, 2s to wound. Finest hour doesn't really help me in this one, does it?
I guess it gave him +1 save, but you rolled 2 1s, so there you go.
Nice.
What are you going to do? Reroll the ones. Nice.
All good.
And then
Twos to wound. Well, actually 1 to wound, but
yeah,
doesn't happen.
3
-2 rend.
damage.
2. Oh, 3 damage now this
So
turn.
it does go to 2 though, so that is 6 damage because the Heart of Khaine. 3 of them die.
Okay. Then we got the Cruel Hut. And again, this is on 3s. Rerolling 1s. And then 2s. All going through at -1 rend, 1 damage.
All go through. At 1 damage.
1 damage.
2 more die.
2d6 inch with the fangs. 12 attacks.
Nice.
2d6 attacks, I meant to say. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 attacks on 4s. Am I -1 to hit over there for some reason?
No.
No. So that's on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Oh, wait. No, yeah, sorry. Almost got excited. Finest Hour will kick in here for his fish.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just excited. I get +1 to
Well, no, because he gets +1 from his own ability anyway, so. What are you going to do?
4s,
4s to hit,
re-rolling 1s. I don't know what that was. I think it was a 2, so I'm just going to bin it. I'm just going to bin most of those dice and re-roll those guys. Ah, 5. And on 4s to wound, becoming 3s to wound.
Rerolling 1s because they are companions, and companions are treated in the same manner as a mount.
3s. Rerolling 1s. 3 go through it. No rend, 1 damage.
Save them.
Okay.
Do you want to whilst you're there? Because
by the way, I do have a 5 up ignore on the 2 wounds I
you do
received.
actually,
So
yeah.
sorry, I forgot that's a new one, but no, that's good.
Whilst you're there, why don't you just attack the Leviathan because
It doesn't
will
affect.
be insubstantial if we go over to the Witch Elves and stuff.
Okay, so 6 attacks from the Leviathan.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. There's a cock dice, but it was a cock 2. I've binned it. Winning on 2s. We've drenched with fury. That's all going through at no rend, 1 damage.
Another one dies.
Mahusive Scything Fins. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s, but becoming 2s because of anger and stuff.
And rerolling 1s.
Oh, and rerolling 1s because it's a mount. -1 rend.
3 go through.
Am I on 11 wounds? I believe I am. So that's 3 damage.
So 2 damage.
Becoming 2 damage because of the fist.
Gets them.
Gets them.
But I do stop you from being able to pillage it.
Because I couldn't get within an inch.
Within an inch because I had a bunch of bases around it.
Yeah, and I didn't even attempt the piling because I knew you were going to do your base shenanigans.
Yep.
30 attacks out. Sorry. 30 attacks out of the remaining 10. You know, I thought, oh, I'll kill 10. It's not bad. It's probably reduced down. No.
No, not
They're
really.
still solid. My job was 27 attacks.
Yeah, so
I've got a command ability. I don't know whether to go for.
you can't. They've already gone.
Oh, they've already gone. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. All out attack. I
Okay,
apologise.
so this is 3s to hit. 6 is generating additional hit.
Whoop whoop. Oh, look at those sweet, sweet 6s. I love it when you get more hits than the dice you roll.
Oh, I did. 1, 2.
I'm just saying, I love
3,
it when
4,
you do, Jack.
5.
Oh, yeah, 5. Oh, you lost 2 out
I lost
of that.
3.
3. That's actually, yeah, you know what? That's comparable to my shenanigans. I
Yeah.
think we're good. We're good with each other at this stage.
Is 3s to wound re-rolling.
Oh, now I'm starting to feel a bit queasy.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually a really
All
good
those
roll.
Idoneth Deepkin players going, why didn't you wait for turn 3, Phil?
So that is 26 saves, 5 of armor, 6 of ignore.
Right, I've got 13 dice. I don't have 26 dice over here. I'm going to do 13 at a time, yeah?
Yep.
So
5 of armor.
5 of armor. Take the 5s out. It's probably the cleanest way there. I do have a cock dice there, so let's just quickly...
Hey.
Hey.
And then 6 of ignore.
6 of ignore. Yeah, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7
Okay.
gone so far. And then let's go again. I don't think this is looking problematic for you. 5 up armor. And then 6 up ignore. I think you've pretty much done this, Jack. Yes, you have, my son.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Nice.
And the base goes tight.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't a great move. I wanted to really reduce down their combat effectiveness. Maybe I have. I've halved the unit at the end of the day,
yeah,
but
you have.
a decent rally roll, I could be in trouble.
That's true.
At that, we move into Battle Shock. I scored 5 points, which I can't complain about. I control 3 of the objectives, which is more than you, so important over there. I also score my secondary objective of Conquer.
Well, I don't need to take Battle Shock there because of Witch Brew, but you do get 5 points because you do hold more than me now. So you get 5 points on your turn.
And we're going to roll off for turn 3.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Here we go, roll off for turn 3.
We got 3.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, here we go then. Let's go for the ritual.
Yep.
It'd be ridiculous if I got it twice.
No.
3 times in a row. I didn't, so that's good news. In terms of
Command points, I get 3 because I'm going second and my general's still alive.
Yep.
You get 2 because you're going first and your general's still alive.
Yep.
Heroic actions and battle tactics.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for destroy that unit.
Okay, so the one where it's in my territory.
Yeah, that's the point. Are they in your territory?
Yeah, they are because territories are halfway up. I think,
but you're over halfway.
I think they have to be partially within the territory.
To be clear, though, you do have 3 models outside of the territory.
We'll check that then, because I can't find the rulebook now either.
Okay, you know what? Let's just put it on the character behind.
I found the rulebook.
No.
So... wholly or partially within your territory, and wholly within the opponent's territory. So you could do wholly or partially within your territory.
Which one is that then?
Just as I close the book. That one is... Repel.
Repel. So let's repel those 10 Daughters of Khaine with 3 eels.
Got there eventually.
Okay, in terms of command ability, Finest Hour on Voltornos.
I'm going Finest Hour.
Because I think it is Voltornos' Finest Hour.
I'm going Finest Hour on this lady because I need her to survive.
Yeah.
In fact, no, does the +1 wound doesn't... like, the +1 save doesn't do anything because she gives it to herself anyway. So that... actually, you know what? I'm going to try and do the command point because I think...
Go for it.
Maybe... Actually, you know what? No.
What are you doing?
I'm going Heroic Recovery. Heal that one wound because that's going to be a difference. Yeah, so she heals D3.
I'm not going to bother with Heroic. I'm going to stick with mine because Heroic Recovery on him is unnecessary because he heals on the charge. And he will be charging.
Yes.
Okay, 2 command points. Right, I think that's it. We're probably into movement at that. Actually, before we move into hero phase, I just remember Voltornos' vaguely command ability word, which in the new rules, I'm still going to play it that I have to do it in the hero phase. It doesn't say when you trigger it, and therefore I'm going to play it as you have to do it in the hero phase. We've not actually found a line that says you do or don't at the moment, but that doesn't mean that line doesn't exist. Great for anyone out there if they want to comment. Needless to say, what I'm going to do is Voltornos and the 2 units of eels.
+1 attack.
Spend a command point for +1 attack. You know what, as well, in my hero phase, I am going to choose this turn as my +1 command point.
Yes.
So taking me back to 2.
Okay.
Okay, so, yeah.
That's your Warlord battalion.
That's my Warlord battalion.
I'm going to spend 1 command point.
Oh, yeah?
To rally.
What? Shenanigans?
To bring some Witch Elves back.
Oh, I thought you...
Just remember that.
Do it.
So, 6ers! I get 1!
Oh, 1 Witch Elf.
1 Witch Elf back.
That is the unit I've selected to destroy, though, so it's 1 extra wound into that unit.
I'll get you, buddy.
I was hoping you'd do better than that, but, you know, 1's better than none.
I suppose.
And, well, okay, it was average-ish, isn't it? I suppose 1 or 2 would have been average. Let's do movement. Here we go then into movement. Yeah, 14 on these eels. Help me out here.
You can get 3 inches away.
That looks like 3 inches away, yeah. Just do that.
I'm thinking, don't bother doing the redeploy.
It's all about smiles.
Well, wait, because I have to do it after.
Oh, yeah, you do have to do a move, so hold on a second.
I know.
Just want to give them a bit more room like that.
I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to roll a 1. You get a rerollable
It's up
charge.
to you, dude.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Vault on us. We come for you.
Yeah, that's it.
We come for you. Sorry, my favourite line from June.
There we go.
Emperor.
Don't be into the cauldron. I'm guessing this dude just wants to fly around to here, yeah?
Yeah, why not? Oh, no. Yeah, I was kind of thinking there was a reason about taking him a bit further. Because he's got 12-inch move, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But
Okay, well, you can
just
go.
a little bit, just in case I'd, you know. And oh, I know why. It was in case you rallied, but you haven't rallied. Sorry, retreated.
Okay.
And
Does the
therefore, it doesn't really matter.
Leviathan want to move on top of the objective? Yeah.
This side of it, actually, if I can. Just still within an inch. But you know, like that, perfect. Yep. The reason being is just for range of the shots.
Okay. Oh, I think I need to roll to see if the heart stay. Oh, it does stay. Okay.
And the Cruel Hook dude moves back onto the objective, bossing it, as one does. Let's go into shooting.
Yep.
8 shots from the Leviathan into the Sisters of Slaughter.
Sisters of Slaughter, yeah?
I think so.
Not quite, no. Not within range for reroll ones to hit.
Yeah. Okay, not a problem.
So 3s to hit.
Yeah, 3s and 3s. 3s. Oh, disgraceful. 3s.
Let's do so well with that thing.
5.
6 up armor saves, followed by 6 up ignores, which they can reroll because of
Are
the
they 5 up armor? Wow.
Yeah. What's it called? 3 die. They're 5 up because of the blood shield.
Ah, the blood shield. Am I -1 damage? Not that it matters on that weapon, but how is that fist affecting me?
No, it's a 12-inch aura of. It has to affect my units, not yours.
Ah, okay. Right. Okay, Eidolon has no shooting. In fact, that is it for shooting from my army.
Shooting.
So this is where it happens, Jack.
Yep.
And then the Eidolon charging.
Yep.
On an 8. Do you wish to deny? I think I'm just going to park here like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
In fact, I might even go there.
Okay. Not going to do any Unleash Hell or anything, so. And he heals D3 when he makes a charge.
He does heal D3. 1.
Okay. So still got a wound on him.
Okay, then the eels over here.
Yep.
On a 9.
Where do you want them to go?
Can I get over the top of the unit to the character?
Oh, I don't think so. No, you're going to be ending on top of them. On top of the base, if you get me.
Oh, I see. Right, well, let's just slam in then.
Okay.
Peekaboo!
Careful with the whips.
I do need to kill your characters.
Careful with the whips.
I know. Peekaboo!
Okay.
And then finally... Oh, not finally, though. The eels over here.
Okay.
On a 7.
They can just drop down if you want, or do you want them to get the character?
I think I'm... Well, I've said I want to destroy this unit, so you know what? I am actually just going to come down to this and leave the character. I know I need to kill your characters, but it's turn 3. And I feel I've got mobility to go hunting later. And then finally Voltornos. On a 7. It's just in the... Yeah, just...
Or there.
you know what? It kind of almost he fights first, doesn't he? So I can use pile in. So I'm going to go there.
Okay.
And then
2 plus
in
D3.
fact, I want to be closer to him. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But
2
the
plus...
2 plus D3 within a unit of an inch.
Which unit?
I'm probably going to go for the wagon because does that bracket the wagon?
Yeah.
Okay, so on a 2 plus. Yep.
D3.
Whoa, 2 wounds.
She has a 5 up ignore because of 1,000 on
Rerolling?
No.
Okay.
Because of her artifact, 1,001 dark blessings, so she ignores 1.
What a dark blessing she indeed had that time. Right, okay then. I think that's it for charge phase shenanigans.
Yep.
And we are into... Okay, last thing to do, just... well, it's the start of combat, but I just wanted to cover this. Biovoltaic blast from these 2 units. Yeah. From the 3 here. 9.
3d3?
3d3, sorry. That's an insane roll. 3, 4, 5, 6 mortal wounds on that unit.
Ignored 1. So 5 go back.
Oh my goodness me. And then the biovoltaic blast from the other unit. A much more reasonable 3 mortal wounds.
The 2 doesn't.
It's a 3 up. Yes, sorry, my bad.
Sorry.
For some reason I got it in my head it was 2 to 5. I don't know why I'm thinking that.
6 ignore, which is cocked, and a re-roll. No, so 1 more sister dies.
Okay, that's Biovoltaic Blast over and we're into combat activation, but of course it's turn 3, so I do attacks first, yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's work through the list. We're going to start with the eels here. I'm not going to use pile in and go after the character. My objective is to destroy that unit, so I'm going for it. 3 attacks from the Vault Spears. I'm on +1 attack.
Yep.
On 3s, re-rolling 1s because of proximity of Voltornos. Do you want to spend any command abilities, by the way?
No, they're good.
Okay, re-rolling the 1s. And that is on 3s to wound. Oh dear, 3 at -2 rend because of charge, of course.
Do you mean 6?
Sorry?
Do you mean 6?
Oh, sorry, there are 6, and it is yeah, -2 rend with damage 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably could have piled in, probably could, but objectives. Play the mission, not the opponent. Okay, next up. Next up, we have the 2nd unit of Morsar Guard, putting everything into the Sisters of Slaughter. 9 attacks again. On 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
There's 2 1s in there. And then on 3s to wound. Okay, so that is 4 wounds at -2 rend, 2 damage.
4.
Yep, 4 wounds.
So 8 damage, 6 up ignore.
Re-rolling.
Woo. 5 go.
Okay, then we're on to the Fang Maul. 2 attacks from each of them on the Fang Maul. Again, because of Voltornos' ability. 3s, re-rolling 1s. And then 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Futan. Hey. Okay, so that is 2. No rend. D3 damage. 6 damage.
Five more.
3d3 lashing tail attacks +1, of course, so that's 1 becomes 2, that's 1 becomes 2, that's 1 becomes 2, so 6 attacks out of the lashing tails. I didn't do so well on my d3s. 3s re-rolling 1s, and then 3s re-rolling 1s with lashing tail, of course, a couple of 1s in there. So that's 3 more, no rend, 1 damage.
6 up ignore, re-rolling. 4 more dice.
Okay. Well, moving on. And I'm going to have to leave those there. Because you've cunningly removed your dudes. Coherency. Okay. Spending a command point for all-out attack from Voltornos.
Yep. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm spending 1 for all-out defense.
Okay. I get 5 attacks. Going to 6 attacks for Voltornos. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. 6s to hit, of course, -5 rend.
Re-rolling a 1, we've got 2 6s so far, so that's 2 at -5 and the
Well,
rest going through.
yeah, so
I know I have to roll them.
Yeah.
And then 3s to wound.
So it goes to 2s because finest now.
2 go through with a -5 rend.
Yep.
And then 2s again. 3 go through with the -1 rend.
So the 3 at the -1 will be 4 up. So 3d3 damage.
That is 3, 6, 7 damage so far.
7 wounds.
The Ursula's jaws and talons hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Re-rolling 1s. Oop, cock dice. Wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
All going through at -1, doing 1 damage.
So 4 up. And 5 up. Can I get 1? Yay! So 8 wounds.
And then the lashing tail, 3 attacks out of the lashing tail, becoming 4 attacks on 2s, re-rolling 1s. And then wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Bile, no rend, 2 damage. Ah, Jack.
1 wound. Made up for a bit there.
And then the Eidolon. Aspect of the Storm will just move straight on.
Yeah, might as well.
4 attacks on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Now, he does gain the re-roll 1, doesn't he? From
Yeah.
And then wounding on 2s. All going through at -2 rend, 2 damage with a Spear of Repressed Fury.
-2, how is that 5, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, 3 damage, sorry. 3 damage.
What's the rend?
-2.
Right.
It's +1 damage, and I've missed an
Yeah.
attack as well, sorry.
Okay, well, I saved saved 3 of them, so that's 6 damage, which 4 wounds, which gets us.
Okie dokie. Wow. Idoneth Deepkin turn 3. Jack just asked a really interesting question. Why don't Idoneth
Yeah,
get
why
hate?
does everybody like...
Daughter of Khaine
like,
get hate, don't they?
Daughters of Khaine, Lumineth,
Idoneth-
everybody cries about
Maybe it's
them.
because Idoneth do have weaknesses if you can hit them fast enough in turns 1 and 2, but... I know.
Sisters of Slaughter, then.
Yep.
3s to hit.
Yep.
4s to wounds. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 saves at no rend.
10 4-up saves.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4 wounds going through.
6 Bignor.
6 of ignore the boat, of course. I am actually close enough. Ugh, annoying, Jack. Left 1 on 1 wound.
Okay.
And that's turn? Oh yeah, she could pile in.
Meh.
I just remembered why I went so close to her, so I could attack.
Meh. Actually, reroll ones to hit, I realise. And 4s to wound.
Have you missed reroll ones to hit for the turn?
1 save. Well, I've only attacked with 1 thing.
Oh, okay.
1 save. No rend. So 3 up. Yeah, good.
Okay, as we move into Battle Shock for Idoneth Deepkin Phase 3, Turn 3, I score 5 points. I'm holding 3 objectives, which is more than you. I destroyed that unit, which gave me 3 points, 2 points for destroying the unit, and I am indeed going to pillage the objective over there for additional D3 victory points, and I get 2 victory points. It does say you do it after you've scored, by the way, so you know it counts either way. That gets removed, giving me an additional 2 points. That actually takes me to 16 points total, scoring 7 in turn 3. Over to Daughters of Khaine turn 3.
Yep.
There we go. This objective is now gone from the game. Moving on. Daughters of Khaine hero phase.
Yeah, so battle tactic. I'm going for whichever one is try and kill the unit in your opponent's territory.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that one.
Yeah, it's not repel, it's the other one, demoralize or something like that.
Something like that.
Will I find out? I'll find out while you carry
I
on.
think it might be.
It's something like...
No, it's not repel. I don't know. Anyway, heroic action. I'm going for trying to get a command point with the hag.
Broken ranks.
Broken ranks. That's cool. I don't.
Oh, by the way, break their spirit would also be that opponent wholly within their own territory. Oh no, that's within your territory. Sorry. Okay, so broken ranks is what you're going for.
I don't get a command point. Do you want to do any heroic actions?
Yeah, let's go for the heal on the big guy.
Yeah.
Another 10. Woo!
He gets his 1 win back.
Yeah, I assume so. His leadership 10 maybe. I'm going to have to check the Marathi book, but I think so. Because he got updated, didn't he?
That's all of my hero phase stuff, so then it's just into movements.
Let's do that. Okay, into your movement phase. It is indeed a leadership of 10, so I equaled that, gaining my 1 wound back.
Yeah. This unit of Khaine are going to run.
Blip blip.
Force, that's an 18-inch move.
Yo!
So
It's good. That gets you right on the 3-inch mark.
that's the back one that can get to there.
Okay, well that's... Yeah.
And then they're just kind of
Woohoo! Sorry.
coming up to take that.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Boom.
Okay.
So I managed to take that one.
Plenty.
This unit of Sisters of Slaughter are going to retreat out of combat.
Woo!
Because they're just going to die if they don't.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to do prayers. Sorry, try and witch brew the Khaine. Yes, try and witch brew the sisters. Yeah, so they're both witch brewed.
Sure.
Sorry, I forgot
Hero
about that.
phase backseat.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. Retreat?
Sorry, no, it's her prayers.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
She'll do a blessing onto them. Nope, and she takes more wound.
You got a little bit
ignored.
phased by that brutal turn 3, didn't you?
And then I'll
I
go
can
for
tell.
a catechism onto them. Yeah. So.
Okay.
That was my hero face. She's retreating out with a 6.
Woo!
And moving with a 6.
No point being in combat with me in turn 3.
No.
Simple as that.
I basically just have to waste a turn not doing anything.
Well, yeah, you got to try and kill these guys, weren't you?
Yeah.
Or did you want to swap the unit?
No, it's
No,
not
definitely.
Because now I'll bring down the Khaine.
Khaine. I'll get some 9-inch bubbles set up for you. Do you know which side you're aiming
for?
for?
One that side and one the other side.
One that
maybe.
side, one that side.
Both sides, yeah.
Okay.
They'll drop down.
Okay, here we go. 2 units of Khaine.
Khaine, yeah, then that's all movement.
9-inch away, all movement. The 2 units of Khaine.
Spending 1 command point on all-out attack.
1 command point on all-out defense.
Yeah. So the first unit with the all-out attack, hitting on 2s, winning on 3s. 2 saves at... 3 saves at -2 rend. So it'd be 3 6-ups.
Yeah, it's 6 ups. 2.
Okay, so 2 die. The other unit on 3s and 2s. And 3s. 1 save, -2 rend.
Saved.
Okay, the unit with all-out attack, so the one closest to the camera, can move. The other unit can also move.
You going forward?
Yeah, so they'll both just go... They have to go 6 inches forward.
Well, essentially 3 inch away from
so
the unit, yeah?
3 inch away.
Well, they're like 4 inches because I removed those 2 guys, okay? But for the purposes of the charge, 4 inches. Was there actually 3 at the front and 2 at the back? Yeah, well, we know what you're going to do. Okay.
Cool.
So 3 and 4 inch charge if you're going for them.
No.
No?
They'll die. That unit of thralls will kill both of them without breaking the sweat. So.
That's rather swift round, takes it into battle shot. I do need to take the battle shock test over there.
Do you have a command point?
I do, but I don't have a leader, do I?
The icon bearer.
You know
So
what?
you
I'm
might as
spending
well
it.
just-
Yeah, sorry, thank you. Of course you can. Yeah, there's a leader in the unit, isn't there? And I didn't, by sheer coincidence, hadn't removed the icon bearer as well, but by sheer coincidence, because I wasn't watching out for it. That gives you 3 points. You hold 2 of the objectives, taken this one and that one.
Yep.
Which takes you to 9 to 16. It's a 7-point deficit going into turn 4. Here we go then, roll up for turn 4. It's a 2.
2, so you get to go.
Right, well at that gives me turn 4, because I'd be crazy to let you have it. What we've decided to do, seeing as though the scale has tipped so dramatically, we're just going to map hammer out the rest of the game, and let's just talk through it. So let's just jump over to the map cam. Essentially what's going to happen in this turn is this unit of Morsar and Voltornos is going to come over here and delete anything else on there. They'll get the charge. They're going to be on -2 rend, 2 damage. They're just in, they're going to remove that. The Eidolon of Maflan, take out a character, no problem at all.
Well, Tornos can kill the other character.
3 eels over here, -2 rend, 2 damage.
Just kills all them.
Kills all of them. They're only 1 wound each, there's only 5 wounds over here. Over here, I pay a command point to 18-inch move. Actually, he's wounded. No, his wound doesn't go down anymore. So 18-inch move puts him on a 4-inch charge into this unit.
Yeah.
The thralls go into that unit.
It's pretty much a
and
table.
that's tabled in turn 4, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, who knows what the score would be, but it would certainly...
like, you're already on a pretty comfortable
you know,
lead.
5 points, probably 5 points that turn, most likely. It would be easy to do the 5 points that turn.
I mean, you could even burn this one.
Could even burn it for another D3. So, yeah, that's pushing me up to 20-odd points, and you've got no models on the table, so I think that's fair to call. All right, dude, it was a tough one on you. You seem to struggle with the rolls there, mate. It just felt like you couldn't quite get the rolls. You didn't get the powers off that you needed in Hero Face. I thought you were in with a real shouty chance when I failed that charge in the first turn.
I just didn't have
nothing
any
would,
rend. And especially with him ignoring -1 rend.
Yeah.
Or worsening rend by 1. Like, it just became unkillable. I didn't have any high rend. I didn't have any way of doing mortal wounds, really. I had the scaff touches, but they had to survive combat, and they were never going to survive combat.
Yeah.
And it just was thrown in my face in turn 1, and the entire army had to stall, and you're so fast, I couldn't move off my back objectives to go and get yours, because you would have just moved 20 inches onto my objectives and take it from me, and I don't know.
Tough matchup. You really missed Marathi, I think, because Marathi would have been in there taking Voltornus out. You know, taking the eels out. Well, even so, if you got rid of Voltornus and the eels, you almost don't need to worry about the turtle. I know he can do a lot of damage, but ultimately you've got a lot of fast units. Once my eels would have been gone, and once Voltornus is gone, and you know, I know it's a big ask of Marathi to keep going at that stage, but maybe the Eidolon, but you'd have had other units doing damage. I think it's just you really felt the absence of Marathi there. And I felt the release of not having Marathi on the table. I was like,
I think she is pretty much a mainstay in any decent Daughter's army.
Yeah.
You just have to take her.
You keep experimenting with different lists because you want to try different lists, but ultimately you keep hitting up against them.
Keep coming back.
And you are on a tough matchup. This is our grudge armies. This is Idoneth, you know, it's the Idoneth Deepkin. They're just so uber powerful. I mean, I've only got 2 units of 3 eels. That's not a bad balance, you know. It's not.
I think you're kind of seeing as well heroes just always on 2s and 2s. Like, you know, just every hero is pretty much on 2s and 2s when they need to be.
And in some cases, 2s and 2s re-rolling 1s.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the thing.
Like,
re-rolling 1s is super powerful. You know, re-rolling 1s, you used to be like, whatever. But now it's like, oh my god, that's amazing.
Do you think that's a bad thing? Because it has turned into Hero Hammer. So is this a bad thing?
You're right. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think every hero being able to do a heroic, their finest hour, I'm 50-50 on. I kind of, because it's such a powerful thing. +1 save, +1 to wound is horrific on him.
When there's other boons to hit, and
that's the thing. It's just.
And when you've got heroes that are already on 3s becoming 2s, and if they have access to reroll 1s, which a lot of them do, we're going to see 1 or 2 things, aren't we? We're going to see new battle tomes come out. What we've got is old battle tomes leveraging the ability of the new game. You know, profiting from the new game. Makes you wonder what they're going to do with the new battle tomes to leverage heroic
abilities to leverage monstrous rampage,
Whether you'll
to
just
leverage.
see like rerolls just being removed.
Yeah. So pluses, minus stay, but rerolls go.
Yeah, rerolls go. I think things like that. But I don't know. That's just a tough matchup. The new rules for Idoneth are really good. Turtle's
the turtle's amazing. The turtle is amazing. The Eidolon is just insane.
So good.
And I didn't really feel that minus, the not being able to stack the attacks. It was fine.
Yeah.
They still did a whole bucket load of damage, didn't they? I mean, how many Sisters of Slaughter was left out a unit of 20?
5.
And that was all from the 3 eels, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was just the 3 eels.
I mean, I hugely looked out on the Voltaic Blast over here, the 3 6s. That's the way it goes sometimes. Just not very often for me.
I mean, it's a new edition. I'm trying new lists. I probably did something wrong there. There probably was something I could have done to deal with the Leviathan in a way that
I think it's one of those things, isn't it? When you put a list together, you got to think, where's the big rend and stuff like that. And did you have a big rend unit? I don't think you did you?
No, I think that's why you need Mind Razor. Yeah, the lack of wizards. I think you need wizards in the Daughter's army. Like priests are cool, but I think you just require wizards.
And that's where Marafi's great, although she does need access to her entire list. Or does she have that yet? No. When did she get a back? It was in the Broken Realms. Yeah, so it's fairly recent actually.
And she didn't get. Yeah.
What a strange one. What a strange one.
It's dumb. That's the only way of describing it. Like some of the decisions are kind of just a bit like. Probably didn't think about that. Like Croak not having access to the Lure of Slan, Voltornus's headgear breaking.
I was just looking, Voltornus's headgear had turned into a large summer hat, and I was thinking, is it meant to be like that? No, it's not, is it? Come on, Jack. It's still.
What are you gonna do?
Still a good game. A good game. We had fun.
Yeah. No. It's always I don't know. I think Idoneth. We were kind of saying, I think one of the frustrating things is not being able to attack on my turn. I think turn 3 High Tide should just be your turn. Not the battle round 3.
Would make a sensible FAQ, because across the whole battle round...
It's like, it's not even my turn, but I'm surging forward, because why not?
It just removes, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it just removes the... that kind of interactive element, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For a whole round, for a whole battle round.
Like I get it. I get it on your turn. I get it because it's this surge forward and you hit, but then it's like
the whole battle.
Then you have the safety of you've just thrown your entire army forward, and then you can sit there for another turn and fight first again.
Yeah, and of course you did the only sensible thing, which is there's no point. There's no point being in with them, so let's retreat out and score some objectives.
Yeah.
All right, we need to do a Battleshock video for our patrons, where we go in and do a post game and talk a little bit more in depth about the game and what we found out along the way. So we'll be over there. Thank you for everyone who's made it to the end of the video. Shout out to you guys, and also thank you to our patrons making all of this possible. We will see you in the Battleshock video.
See ya.
See ya.
This video is made possible by our patrons. If you want to know more about how to support us, click on the link to the right.